Well, this is the Millennium Park, which has been here presumably since about 2000. It says it's a great fuss made when it was made. Lots of people here, you see, lots of people doing all sorts of things, but they do have a decent toilet block. So here it is, there's a changing places toilet, a gents toilet, a disabled person's toilet there, an accessible toilet as they describe it, and there's a female toilet down there. Now I can't get in the changing places toilet, which it says here, changing places toilet, designed to support parents, carers of disabled people who require the use of a hoist, changing bench and or centrally located toilet. Parents, carers wishing to use this facility must first register with the parish of St Helier at the town hall, and you have to get a special card reader. Then you have to flash the card and it lets you in if it's still working. Now I hope I can gain access to there to film what it's like inside. Now, the fact that they say carers or changing facilities is rather as a facility. This is a normal accessible toilet. Again, you have to have a key to get in there. So if you're a wheelchair user, you either use that one. If you're a severely disabled person, you use that one. And for otherwise, you use these toilets in here. Now, this is the male. I shall restrict myself to the male. This is the male. There's lighting, so it doesn't say anything about when they're open. Obviously these are open because they're on the key. With a key open, you could use those at any time. So we just go in and have a look. Obviously it's got a gate to close it. So again, it's tiled. It's got a fairly standard WC there. Looks like somebody's had to go at the paper towel. Fairly standard stainless steel. It's got a push there, that works. Inward opening door. No wash basin within. Nothing like in the way of supports, not for an ambulant disabled. Bit short on, oh there is a coat. There's a coat hook there, that coat hook there. Now the towel's fallen out now. Now I've dared to touch it, the towel has fallen out entirely. So I'll put that back. And by some process the flush is going again. I don't know why that is, the flush has just gone again. So the towel is obviously... So it could do with all cubicles, WCs, could do with a wash basin within the WC cubicle. Now this one's slightly different. It's got a handle, a grab handle there beside it, so that is an attempt at an ambulant disabled person's toilet. Again, they're probably a bit low, not much space. It's got somewhere to hang your clothes, no mirror or anything like that, and the usual urinal, stainless steel urinal. So there's no changing facility for children. There's a couple of wash basins, they're all at the same height. So if you wanted a different size height, different height. Oh, this ambulant disabled, I forgot to notice, that one's actually got an outward opening door. I missed that. The reason you want an outward opening door is because if somebody collapses in the toilet and the door opens inwards, you can't get at them. The door very often is not unknown enough to break the door off to get access to the person. And something I've done, I've actually collapsed in the toilet for some reason. It's a well-known medical condition. So there you are. If I collapsed on that floor, you wouldn't be able to open the door. So you've got to have hinges or some way of getting people out. So I forgot to mention, I think, that they got tiles For a non-sighted person, from the colour point of view, when you've got a dark tile like that and the dark tile on the wall meets with the floor, it might create a few problems. The fact that there's colour definition between that white tile and the black tile, that's good. It shows you where things are. Different colour definition. It's all good. There's no lid on these toilets, which is bad. I wish they wouldn't tile the walls. I wish they'd do it with a non-joint surface so they're easier to clean, and the same with the floor, but that's, you know, there may be good reasons why. These tiles like these ceramic tiles, they're tough. They take a good, they take wear. You see this juxtaposition, the fact in a busy public place where lots of people, all sorts of people, adults, youngsters, disabled, fit, otherwise all sorts, you need that choice. You need a changing places toilet. You need an ordinary person, anybody's toilet for those people. You need a disabled person's toilet. You need, at the moment, you need male and female. You can have multi-gender toilets now. It doesn't really matter. But some people get upset if men find women in the gents' toilet. It causes problems. But basically, male, female, and disabled, and severely disabled. The thing is about these changing places, they're expensive to fit out, and people are reluctant to spend the money. But in a location like this, they are essential. A place like the zoo, the airport ought to have one. It hasn't got one yet. The docks, down there, people like that. Big supermarkets. There's a supermarket just across there, look, the Co-op. They ought to have one. They ought to have a changing places toilet. The point being that everybody in society wants to have the shopping experience, the airport experience, whatever it is. So it's amazing.